Welcome to
Kawaii Stories for GG Kids.
a place where
Kids like us
we'll be inspired
by awesome Christian stories.
Well, here now, folks, we actually have the ostrich. And ostriches can't fly, but they are actually super fast on land. And they can actually stop predators with a powerful kick. Now, if you can come a bit closer, you'll see that they've got really sharp claws on their toes, and they can really deliver a damaging blow.
Ooh, they sound a little bit vicious. Poppy, take a photo.
I don't think I want to. I think they're a bit scary and they're taller than I am.
They are, but they are also behind a fence.
But what if it picks my head?
No, you're not allowed to touch them. Just take a photo of them. But if you're too scared, that's okay. You can take a photo of me if that's all right.
Oh yes, I think I'd like that better.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Esther here.
And it's Poppy, and I'm a bit nervous. This is a big bird.
It is. We're actually at a little zoo, and we are looking at different animals.
Oh, I saw some beautiful little lambs, and some little chicks, and little baby goats. But I don't like the ostrich. It's scary.
I think it's because he's so tall, and after what the tour guide said, I think that got you a little bit scared.
But it's looking at me. Look.
I think it's just looking at everyone. How about we go and feed the duck?
Yes, and I saw that they had ducklings.
Oh, they are so cute.
Look, Esther, look, it's looking at us walking away.
Poppy, I think you should stop looking at it. Don't look at the ostrich. Why don't we walk this way? And what if I tell you a special story about, remember Stompy?
Oh, I love Stompy. She's funny.
She is, and she's got another adventure, and it's with an ostrich. Oh, I know. I think you will enjoy it.
Oh, yes, please. You can tell me why we feed the ducklings.
Okay, but what do you have in your glitter box first?
Oh, well, in my glitter box today, I have interesting facts about the ostrich. All right, number one, they are actually the largest, biggest bird in the world. Number two, ostriches only have 2 toes. They don't have 5 like us. And they produce the world's biggest eggs. They also reach speeds of over 70 kilometers per hour. That's faster than what I can run. Well, I hope you enjoyed these facts, boys and girls. Till next time, bye! Okay, Esther, what's the story of Stompy and the ostrich?
Oh, before the story, I'd love to do some shout-outs.
Oh, I love shout-outs.
Well, our first shout-out today are for 3 boys who live in Australia.
That's where we are. Hi, boys.
And it is for 7-year-old Akela. It's for 3-year-old Savan. And for 1-year-old Siobhan.
Oh, we're so happy you're listening and that you're enjoying the stories. Thanks for writing to us, boys.
And we hope that you are enjoying your Stompy book. It is awesome.
Oh, wait just one moment. I want to do a shout out.
Oh, I love shout-outs. Who do you have?
I've got 2 sisters who live in Canada. There's Aubrey, who's 7 years old, and her favourite stories are the Stompy stories. Me too. And her sister Brooke, and she's 5 years old, and her favourite stories are about May. Cheeky May.
Oh, I love May and Ginger. They're always so much fun. Thank you, girls, for writing to us, and I'm so glad you're enjoying the podcast stories. Stompy and Cecil the Ostrich, written by Martha Hughes. Deep in the rainforest of Africa lived a herd of elephants. Mama elephant, Papa elephant, sister elephant Lola, and baby elephant Stompy. One rainy afternoon, Mama and Papa shared some news with Stompy and her sister Lola. We're going to visit Grandma and Grandpa Elephant, Papa said. They are planning on selling the farm and we want to visit them before they relocate. Stompy and her sister bubbled with excitement and talked non-stop as they planned their visit. "Mama, can I take my swimsuit?" Stompy asked. "Of course, dear," Mama replied. "There's a lovely lake near Grandma's house." For the next few weeks, they planned, cleaned, and left everything ready before the big trip. Finally, the day arrived. After breakfast, they packed their hats for the sun and boarded the train to Grandma and Grandpa's farm. Stompy marvelled at the passing scenery, the magnificent Rocky Mountains, the rolling plains, and the wild African animals roaming free and wild took her breath away. The train toot-tooted for 4 long hours. Stompy and Lola ate, slept, looked out the window, and coloured in. Just as they were getting sleepy again, the announcer called over the speaker that they would be arriving at their destination. The girls grinned and bounced on their seats with excitement. Arriving at the destination, Stompy and her sister spotted Grandma and Grandpa waiting for them. With a squeal, the girls ran to them and hugged. "Grandma! Grandpa!" they exclaimed. "My girls, I've missed you," Grandma said with a smile. "Hello, my beautiful girls," Grandpa added. After gathering their bags, they headed to the farm, arriving just as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in breathtaking hues of orange, pink, and blue. Grandma had baked a delicious wild berry pie, and after dinner they retired to bed, exhausted from the long journey. The next morning, Stompy eagerly rose early, drawn by the enticing aromas of pancakes. She did her morning worship with her sister Lola, who read her a story from the Bible, and after praying together, she bolted to the kitchen. "Can I help make pancakes?" she squealed, giving her grandparents and her parents a big kiss with her trunk. Everyone laughed. "Yes, Stompy, you can flip a few," Grandma offered. A few minutes later, the family sat around the table, thanked God for the food, and ate warm, fluffy pancakes. The kitchen was cleaned and everyone was free to do what they liked. "Can I help feed the animals, Grandpa?" Stompy asked eagerly. "Most definitely," Grandpa replied with a twinkle in his eyes. Grandma instructed the girls to collect eggs from the chicken coop, feed the animals, and tend to the ducks at the pond. "But girls, please do not go near the ostrich, Cecil. He is easily aggravated, and one kick from him could hurt you very, very badly." Stompy's eyes rounded. "Why do you have an ostrich, Grandma?" she asked, perplexed. "We found him hurt one evening. Your grandpa was working in the field, and he felt sorry for him. He was dying, but we prayed and took care of him." "So is he going to live here forever?" Lola said. "When he is completely recovered, we will take him back to the wild, where he lives. We know he has a family out there." Grandma smiled. "Now off you go and enjoy the farm. And don't forget to keep away from Cecil," she called after them as both girls ran out of the house. Intrigued, Stompy couldn't resist picking at Cecil when she was outside. Cecil was in a fenced area with lots of space for him to move in. Stompy watched as he walked around. He was tall, with very strong pink legs and a feathery black and white body. Just then, Cecil turned around and stared at Stompy. Stompy jumped back and ran towards her sister to help her feed the hens and ducks. The day went by very fast as the girls enjoyed the fun life on the farm. But as the minutes went by, Stompy's mind kept going back to Cecil. Maybe she should just say hi. She won't bother him just with a little hello. The more she thought about it, the more she liked the idea. While Lola was busy playing with the baby chicks and the hens, Stompy sneaked away and headed to Cecil's area. She peeked over the fence and smiled. "Hi, Cecil," she called. But Cecil ignored her. Stompy called again, but Cecil did not budge. Thought Stompy. Maybe he can't hear me. Looking around, she found a long stick. She picked it up with her trunk and poked Cecil gently on the side. "Hi, Cecil!" She poked him again. This time, Cecil turned around and he stared directly at Stompy. Hi, Stompy called. Cecil lifted his head and ran towards Stompy. Then, with great force, he kicked the fence where Stompy stood and sent her whooshing across the ground. The force opened the gate of the fenced area, and Cecil got out. Panicked, Stompy got up and began to run, shouting for help, while Cecil pursued her. The commotion drew the attention of the others, who watched as Stompy stumbled and fell into a mud puddle. Splash! Stompy went face first into the mud, crying out in dismay. Cecil paused, pecked the ground, and turned back to his area. The family rushed to Stompy's aid. Grandma and Mama Elephant gently picked her up and offered her a warm bath. As Stompy sat in the warm bath, fresh tears fell and rolled down her trunk. "I was so scared," she sobbed to Mama. Mama nodded. "I know you were." "I should have listened to Grandma," she added. Mama nodded again. "Yes, that's right. Grandma warned you because Cecil can really hurt you. One kick from an angry ostrich could have killed you." Stompy cried even more. "I'm sorry for not listening." "You can apologize to Grandma after your bath." "Okay," Stompy squeaked. Once she was clean and more relaxed, Stompy sat at the kitchen table with a piece of wild berry pie. She apologized to her grandma and promised she was going to be a better listener and follow the rules. Grandma kissed the top of her head and smiled. "I'm so glad you are okay." Stompy sighed. She was too. And in her heart she promised she will not do that again. With a happier mood, she took a big bite of her pie and ate it all until nothing was left on the plate. With one more hug to her grandma and Mama, her and Lola went back outside to play. But this time, Stompy kept well away from Cecil and her fenced area. But remember what Grandma said, that if you don't bother them, they are okay. But Stompy did not listen and was poking him with a stick. But you're not going to poke them.
Oh, I'm not going near it.
But remember, you're safe when you are on the outside and they are in the inside. So you don't have to be scared.
I think you're right.
Okay, what about if we continue to see the ducks? Poppy, aren't you coming?
Well, I think I'm going to face my fear. I'll stand a little away and you take a quick photo. I won't be afraid.
So do you mean you want to go into the ostrich?
Yes.
Wow, that's very brave.
Well, I'm going to be away from it. It's behind its fence and I won't bother it or poke it.
Excellent idea. Okay, I'll take your photo. Let's quickly get there.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now you can pose there in front. Can you see?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Look, that's a nice photo. And they're not even paying attention to you.
I was a little bit scared, but I'm glad I went back. You're right. If I don't bother them, they won't bother me.
That's right. Very nice. I'm so proud of you. That is very brave.
Thank you.
All right, now do you want to go and see the duck and feed them?
Yes, the cute little ducklings.
All right, that's all from us, boys and girls.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye.
I wonder if I could send our picture to the ostrich to look at.
And don't forget, girls, you are Gigi, gorgeous in God's image. And boys, you are also Gigi, great in God's image.